What's up, traders? Welcome to live streaming, live trading session from Forex Trading Wizard. This is Forex Wizard, your trading coach. We are doing a complete analysis as well as live trading. So if you're new to the channel, the first thing you should do is smash the like button and also hit the subscribe button if you haven't done yet. If you see that this is valuable channel, every day we do live trading and you'll see what we are trading, and you can find your trading advice as well. I could do your chart analysis. You can write in the chat section what is your favorite pair. I will do a complete multi-time frame analysis and we'll discuss everything. Any question you have, you can write down. As you have seen that GBP CHF trade the last day that discussed, we are almost hitting 3 times profit target on it. So I will analyze this one also. As I told you yesterday that GBP CHF is likely to break down, and that is what exactly happened, and we'll do all of them. So let's see first of all what you guys and girls are thinking in the chat section. Everybody write down, so I know that you guys and girls what you are up to. Write down everyone in the chat section what you are thinking about, and at the same time I know what you are after. So gold also, we have opened a trade on gold buy. I'm the buy side gold. As you have seen today, I have posted an analysis on YouTube and TradingView as well. So we have bought gold at 1855. Let's see what happened. Looks like bullish. So first let's start with gold and let's see why I think that gold is still looks like bullish. Let's do a quick analysis. Though I posted analysis today, let's repeat it again because everybody's interested on gold. I'm also interested on gold. So let's see. First of all, this is the monthly time frame. As you can see that there has been a strong bounce from this monthly level of support, and from this support we have seen a strong bounce to the upside, and I think that this bounce will go a little further. As you have seen in quite a few of my analysis, this is what exactly I told that gold will drop to this level of support, monthly support, and will continue to rise, and that is what exactly happened. If you have seen all this analysis, then smash the like button, and also don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done yet. Now at this point, let's find out what we should do with gold. We're going to the weekly time frame as well. Now gold is approaching this gap level. We might see a little bit of bounce, and we have seen on the lower time frame a red candle has been formed, but what I think that gold might cross this gap level as well. It might come back to this level of resistance. That's what I think, because as you have seen that when the gold was falling, this is the weekly chart, it has created this reversal pattern. It's a kind of double top and then broke down. So when you see a price creating a double top and breaking down, you can expect the price to go up and test this previous support as a resistance before making any move to the downside. So looks like that gold looks like gold will go up and test this level. Even it could break down from here as well. No one knows what might happen, but looks like that gold will go bullish a little more time, and then we might see that gold is dropping. So the wave for our price action is also looks like bullish. As you can see that after this move to the upside, we saw a push up and then consolidation and then retracement, tested this 20 period moving average, and then another push to the upside. We saw slow retracement, created this green bullish engulfer. That bullish engulfer motivated me to take this trade to the buy position, and also later we saw a gap opening, okay, on this 4 hour with doji has been formed. So looks like bullish. Let's see what happened next. We'll see in this live stream what might happen, and we'll discuss all of them. So in the meantime, let me find out what you guys and girls are up to. M crypto, hi, thank you. Fafa you, hello sir, no problem. Ashok Shuman, hello coach. Is GBP bearish? Look at it. GBP USD, okay, we'll look at it. Yukas Dhara, hello sir. Chidito, hello coach, hope you are fine. I'm good. Kakulan, hi, thank you Kakulan. Yukhawara Usdjpy, Maheshwara Euro NZD analysis, please. I will do it. Bull versus bear. Hello sir, thank you for your advice. Now I can slowly improve my trading plan. Thank you. No problem. Bull versus bear. This is my goal, is to help the trader to build up a solid trading plan and also to build up good foundation as a trader. Chiditu Gbpusd, I will look at it. Alzaf Khalid, hi Khalid, thank you. Jonathan Montuno, good afternoon sir. Yeah, good afternoon Jonathan. DXY, I will look at it. Hi everybody. Okay, so you see that many of you joined this live session. That looks really good. Dolly Yen, please sir. Yep, we'll look at it. So let's first of all, let's begin with some of the pairs that could give us a trading opportunity. First of all, let's look at Gbpusd. Some of you have asked for Gbpusd, so let's see what's happening. Starting first of all with the bigger picture, monthly. Let's look at the monthly time frame. Now Gbpusd, as I told you, see, this is the monthly resistance, and we saw primarily a bounce from this monthly resistance, because there is a, as I told you before, there is a monthly opening and closing in this zone, and that's a really strong level of resistance on the monthly time frame. And we have seen that Gbpusd basically bounced from this monthly opening and close. Let's see now, this is the last week of the month, and we might see let's see what's happening. Let's see on the weekly time frame. Now weekly, as soon as the market opened, we saw a push to the upside. Now again the price is coming back to where it is, where it was. But what I think that Gbpusd still looks like bullish to this level. Maybe not too much bullish, but we might see moving in between this zone, because what I think that on the monthly, the price may go up to this level, to this zone, and then we might see monthly close as a doji even. It's not impossible to see that the monthly close as a doji. Going to the daily time frame, you see this is the daily candle has created a rejection from here to the downside. So let's see on the 4 hour now what it is doing. Okay, so 4 hour looks like this is the price action. Let me see, this is overall bearish market, but we see this is why you need to do the multi-time frame analysis, because as we have seen that this is this candle is a very strongly bearish candle. You see this it has crossed all this high, okay, and then from here we saw that strong rejection to the downside. So Gbpusd on the 4 hour now showing a bearish, but at the same time it's a bullish market. So let's see on the daily as well what's happening. Okay, so going to the weekly again, let me see, figure out what might happen. Okay, so it doesn't look to me so far that much bearish. I think that we need to see how this one is closing. So I think that Gbpusd maybe will go up again to this level, and then we might see a push down. But this could be the end, because this is the monthly resistance here. If you draw a resistance level here, this is where you can see the monthly resistance. Go to the monthly time frame, and you see this is where, let me delete all of them, and then you'll see what's happening on the monthly. Okay, so going to the monthly, and what we see that, you see this is where the month it's crossing the monthly opening and closing. Okay, so what I think that the price will remain in this zone this month. Okay, so even we might see a monthly close as a doji. Okay, a monthly close as a doji. And with that being said, what we might see that if you go to the 4 hour now, we might see another push up. Okay, and then along this trend line maybe we could see a drop, but so far dollar looks still weaker. So if you're trading in the very lower time frame, we might see a push. Let's see what happened. We saw that suddenly GBP became very weak. As you have seen that GBP CHF, the trade that we are running, is strongly broke down, and I think that it will continue to break GBP when it comes to GBP pairs. Okay, so this is what with GBP. Let's see what you guys and girls are thinking. Chidittu, okay, Khalid, UD-CAD, okay, we'll look at it. Amarasan, Glaber, GBPUSD going up. Okay, so as I told you, GBPUSD looks like it might go in a sideways because USD long term is bearish, short term we see some movement to the upside. Zaur, hello sir. Pure FX, good afternoon sir. Pure FX, thank you. Good as hello sir. And ZDUSD, we'll look at it. Goddess, I thinking he's still on bullish lane. Okay, so let's see what other pairs are doing. Let's find out AUD-CAD what it is doing, because looks like, okay, AUD-CAD, okay, this is not a trading, I just tried it. Okay, AUD-CAD, what we have seen primarily is broke down. Okay, first let's see the bigger picture and then we'll look at what might happen with AUD-CAD. So this is the monthly time frame. AUD-CAD on the monthly is bearish. Okay, it's a strong bearish market, no doubt about it. After this bearish engulfer on the monthly, okay, after this bearish engulfer, we saw that monthly there has been a doji now is formed. So the price just now, let's draw a level on this monthly opening and closing, which can give us a strong level of resistance. Let's draw this level here, and then we'll see on the lower time frame where we can trade AUD-CAD. Now going to the weekly, you see this is what's happening with the weekly. After this breakdown this week, we saw first 1 week push up, next week push up. Now what we see that the price is creating a doji. Okay, so creating a doji. Now let's see on the daily. Okay, now daily, after the previous day's gap opening and long week candle, from this this dotted line is where the previous monthly resistance, right, on the AUD-CAD. This is the support here, acted as a resistance. Okay, so now this is a very, very important zone, and we saw a rejection. Now let's see on the 4 hour. Okay, now look at this, where this this bearish candle is formed. You see, this is the bearish engulfer. That's what I like to trade, this kind of bearish engulfer. We saw that AUD-CAD has created a bearish engulfer, but at the same time keep in mind that this is a locally uptrending market. Okay, so what are you gonna do? My bias is still bearish. Okay, because long term, you see, in the past from the same zone there was a lot of selling happen, right? This zone is the zone of seller. Okay, AUD-CAD, and we saw that from the zone primarily a push down after this gap opening, and then the bulls tried to push the price high, created a false breakout to the upside, and now has created a bearish engulfer. So it, to me, it's bearish. Okay, I could be wrong at any point. So if I trade AUD-CAD, what I would do is let me tell you what I would do if I trade AUD-CAD is I would go short from here. Okay, keep in mind that this is not any kind of investment advice, this is just for educational purpose, and I will target at least to this level, because there is a long week candle here. Could be 1.1 to 1.4 trade, could be a good one, but it's just for educational purpose. So if I trade AUD-CAD, this could be a position, but as I told you, at any point, because it's a short, you see, locally it's bullish, the market structure is still bullish. You see, there is a move push up, created a retracement, push up, created a retracement, push up, created a retracement. So in that case you can expect a push up, but the only thing is, now if you go to the higher time frame, let's say on the daily, we saw that the price tested this 20 period moving average, tested this previous support as resistance, and on the monthly, okay, on the monthly we have seen that, if you go to the monthly, we have seen that there's a monthly resistance. So bias is to the downside. Okay, that is trading. You can't, no one can tell you with 100% accuracy, but if this is the situation, that even it might go in a sideways for some period of time, in that case need to hold the trade until it hit the profit target. That's what the trading is all about. When we find a trade, we hold it, like the one we are holding with our VIP members, this GBP CHF trade for 3 times profit target. You know how many people just before hitting our profit target, you see a 5 pip before the price bounce, but I sincerely believe that it will finally come down and will hit our 3 times profit target on GBP CHF. Smash the like button, and also if you want to join our BIP team, link in the description, you can check it out. So this is what with GBP CHF and other GBP pairs. So in the meantime, Sajida GBPUSD ka resistance level figure. Okay, so we discussed already that. Samuel USD CAD, yeah, we'll look at it. Monica Euro GBP, please, yeah, we'll look at it. Andy Louis AUD USD, please, yeah, thank you. Trader X Boy, hello sir, can we have a look at CHF SGD? Yeah, we'll look at it. Asher Corsair High Wizard Gold, please, yep, Asher will look at it. Garas Yusuf, also US 100, yep, we'll look at it. Sajjad sir, can you screen finger is not seen? So your screen finger, so what do you mean by your screen finger is not seen? I don't know what you mean, screen finger not seen. I think that looks clear. Let me know what you said. Okay, so let's see what's happening with, first of all, let's see USD CAD. Okay, USD CAD after this doji, okay, after this doji, USD CAD just started to drop again. So let's see the bigger picture first. Look at the monthly time frame. So what you see on the monthly USD CAD, what we see that this is the monthly time frame, and USD CAD on the monthly, it looks like that it is pushing down. Okay, but let me see the over the bigger picture. Okay, on the weekly, as expected, after the weekly close, we saw a push down, and I think that USD CAD still likely to drop at least to this gap level. Going to the daily time frame, what we see that previous day after the opening, we saw that the price daily, as soon as the market opened, we saw a push up to this level. Now again we see a rejection. What I think that USD CAD will do, might go up again, okay, maybe testing this 20 period moving average, and might drop. Let's see what's happening with the news release, so we know that what might affect these pairs. If you go to the calendar, okay, what you see that this is the calendar 24, so 24th of May calendar is tomorrow. There is a news release on NZD, so NZD pairs might get a bit crazy. So it's not related to USD CAD, but looks like that USD is still looks like weaker. Now what we see that if you go to the 4 hour, after this doji we saw a break, but I think USD CAD still likely to drop at least to this level, okay, and then we might see a bullish move. So USD CAD looks like bearish to me still. Okay, so this is what with USD CAD. Let's see on, let me see what's happening with other pairs. So AUD and ZD, okay, leave AUD and ZD. Now we will look at let's say GBP JPY, because everybody interested about GBP JPY as well. See, GBP JPY, this is what I told last time. You see, these prices did exactly as it is. You see, this is the resistance on GBP JPY. This is the daily time frame, and this trend line is I have drawn in the live streaming last time. What did I say? That GBP JPY is likely to come to this level of resistance, and then we might see a rejection, and the price did exactly. You see, the price went there, with a full body green, and immediately as soon as the market closed, we saw that immediately a rejection to the downside. So I think that with that being said, we might see now a drop. Looks like it's bearish. You see, as soon as the market opened in this, we saw a strongly bearish move on daily time frame. Look at the weekly. You see, this is the trend line that I have drawn even during my weekly forex forecast, and the price did exactly as it is. The price went above, tested this trend line on the weekly, and we saw that a rejection down. So we might see Gbpusd coming back to this maybe level of support, and then we might see another push up. That's what it is doing. It's moving in a sideways. That's what I expected. Now let's see on the 4 hour. Okay, so what it might do in this, if this one closes, Gbpusd, what I would do is it might create this kind of pattern. It might go in a very, very narrow sideways movement. Okay, so if you are you see the price is every time coming to this resistance, creating a lower high, and at the same time creating a higher low. So what it is doing basically, it's squeezing in one point like that. Okay, so you see this is what's happening with Gbpusd, and then from here we might see a breakout or a breakdown. Okay, so with that being said, Gbpusd, let's keep aside. When the market does like this, I just keep it aside because I don't want to take a ridiculous trade without any understanding what's happening in the market. So let's see, says the Ubay, your screen finger is not seen. Okay, I think for the week is sell. Ahmed, hi sir, what about Usdjpy? We'll look at it. Okay, so let's look at dollar yen. Okay, I saw that many of you requesting dollar yen. If we look at the dollar yen, go to the monthly time frame, we saw that as expected, this is what's happening with dollar yen, and I will be really a good buyer of dollar yen as soon as the price will come to this level. Let me draw this level of support here, and you see the 7 days remaining. I think the dollar yen will slowly, not too fast, slowly will come back to this level of monthly support, and then we'll see a big bounce. So at, let's say, 125.15, okay, could be a good place to buy. And because this is what it is, you saw there is a weekly candle on the monthly, and also there is a monthly resistance here. This is the long week of the monthly candle, and I think that dollar yen will come back to this level this month, and then we could see a big rise. So weekly, as expected, every week we saw that dollar yen creating a smaller candle, but it's down. It's a bearish move. Okay, dollar yen. Going to the daily time frame, you see daily, this is really nice bearish price action on the dollar yen. You saw this. I like to trade this kind of candle. If you go to if you replay the chart, what you see the price has created this doji, this kind of candle basically creates a narrow. You can place a narrow stop loss, maybe 1 to 2, 1 to 3 risk to reward ratio trade could be a good one if you are trading on the daily. So going to the 4 hour, okay, so what's happening is, I think the dollar yen, what it will do, slowly, maybe not, as I told you, not too fast, but finally dollar yen should drop to this level of monthly support, and from here we might see a bullish move. So because it's a very, very strongly bullish market, I really don't sell on dollar yen, because I'm waiting, to be honest, on this zone for the price to come to buy dollar yen, because once I will get a good trade from this zone, I might hold it for a very extended period of time to go up dollar yen. So if you go to the 4 hour, if you want to sell dollar yen, you need a clear price action confirmation for selling. But now the price action, you see, this is what it is. First of all, it created this pattern, breakdown, retracement, breakdown, retracement. Now in this retracement, it created another triangular pattern. You see, this is the pattern that it has created. So what it might do now, it might go up and from here we might see a bearish price action, and then we might see another drop. So I think that finally, if you go to the weekly, I think it will continue to drop. Let's see what happened, because this is the last week of the month. If it doesn't drop, then it may not be able to test this monthly support before pushing high. So with all of this in mind, if you replay the chart, but you see that okay, we are analyzing a wrong chart so far. So the price, you see the price is doing basically as it is. You see this is the doji on the 4 hour. It's a bearish candle, a strongly bearish candle, created a double top in this falling market, dollar yen, and then we saw back to back two candle on the lower side. So with that being all keep in mind, dollar yen I think will drop, but we might see again, because it couldn't create a new lower low. So what we might see, another spike to the upside on the lower time frame, and then we might see that dollar yen is coming down. So it's bearish. Okay, so in the meantime, you guys and girls, don't forget to smash the like button, and also don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't done yet. See what's happening with other pairs. Valerian, GBpusd, we have discussed it, but we'll do it again over and over. So if you haven't checked it yet, you can go and check it out initially, but we'll go back again. What about the Usdjpy trade we took yesterday? Okay, so the AUD NZD trade we took yesterday is still, it was hitting the profit target, but I just moved little bit just to, because I had to adjust the trade. Because I know that this is going down, but finally it came down. The trade is still running, but I moved little bit to accommodate the trade. So this is still bearish AUD NZD. If you go to the daily time frame, as I told you that the price is still bearish, the price action, and I think that AUD NZD will likely to drop further. If you go to the weekly, what level we can expect AUD NZD to drop is at least to this level of support. This is the weekly level of support, and I think that if you go to the daily, this is bearish price action, and after even it might come down further, and then we might see a bearish move. So on the 4 hour, it's basically is preparing for a big drop. As you can see, you see this green candle, this kind of candle is basically a fake out to the upside. Okay, after this kind of candle, the price basically prepare for a bigger move. Okay, so it's look like that it is preparing for a bigger move. So let's see, Clarion Veni, hi Wizard, can you tell us about the Forex signals results last week? Yeah, I'll update on the website. Due to some reason I couldn't do it because of the a lot of pressure of the work. So tonight all the result will be updated on the website. You can go and check it out, the link in the description area. All the result will be there. Last week's result is there. This week's result will be tonight on the website. So Ellen James, good afternoon sir, smash the like button. Thank you Ellen for your compliment, this really helps. So GBP CHF sir, okay, so GBP CHF and the AUD USD sir. So Bhumaya, hi sir, Bhumaya, thank you. Rizban Gold, please, yeah, and GBP CAD, hello. Okay, so let's see GBP pairs, GBP CAD, GBP USD, 81 Susan Gold. Okay, so let's see all of them. We'll look all of them. First of all, let's see GBP CAD and GBP CHF gold. Will go one by one, all of them. So GBP CAD, you see this is also looks to me that it's a bearish candle. Okay, let's see monthly first of all. Going to the monthly, so this is on the monthly, you see this is a very overall bearish market, but the price is historically low. Okay, so it's crucial that to think which way the market might move. But you see every month the price is creating a lower high and lower low. Now going to the weekly time frame, you see this is what's happening. On the weekly, we see now a bearish move on the weekly. The price broke the weekly high here, and then we saw that the price aggressively now moving down. So what I think that GBP CAD for the rest of the time might be coming back to this level of support at least, so could see a bearish move. Let's see on the daily after the cross of 20 period moving average, now we see that GBP CAD is now coming down. And at the same time, we need to keep in mind that this market, you see there is a trend line on the daily, and we saw that this trend line is basically broke to the upside. So this is what happened when you see a trend line is broken and then coming back again. That's most of the time you see it's a fake out. So how do you use this fake out? Go to the 4 hour. Okay, so this is what it is. You see the price has created a double top on GBP CAD and then created a lower high bearish engulfer. Now if this one closes as a doji, could be a nice candle for selling GBP CHF, but I think that the prices still could go up to test. Why? Because you see there is a double top is formed here in this zone, and then the price back down, right? So in most cases you can expect the price to go up to test this previous support as a resistance, and then you can see a drop. So with that keeping in mind, I think that the best place to sell GBP CAD from this zone at least, okay, because this is a high liquidity zone, and I think that at some point during this candle time or even later, GBP CAD might go up and test this zone as a resistance, and then we might see a drop. So with that keep in mind, GBP CAD from this zone could drop, and if we keep a stop loss above this high, you know, targeting here could be a good trade. But at any point, always keep in mind that need to manage the risk, because some people might say, okay, GBP CAD maybe has broken this trend line, okay, there's a resistance here, now testing as support, right? So that's a concept as well. But always keep in mind that we need to give more weight to the direction of the long-term trend. So long-term trend is down, though there is a consolidation here. So that's why always you need a high risk to reward ratio, because at any point you could be wrong. Trading is like that. I could be wrong, anyone can be wrong. So GBP CAD, after this bearish move, I think that the price will go up little bit to test this resistance, and then from here we might see a push down with GBP CAD. Now GBP CHF, you see GBP CHF, this is the trade we are running on GBP CHF. It's almost hitting the profit target 3 times, and we saw after this big move a retracement to the upside as expected, and now we see push down on the 4 hour. After 56 minutes this candle will close, but I think that after this one might close as a green candle, and then we might see another one to the upside or downside anyway. So what the overall thing is that if you go to the weekly time frame, GBP CHF is basically a highly bearish market. Okay, it's a strongly bearish market, GBP CHF. Why? Because if you look at the weekly candlestick pattern, this is a very I like this kind of candle. You see, this is a weekly bearish engulfer, created a lower high on the top side, and then closed with a long red body, crossed this high and closed as a bearish engulfer. As usual, the next one went above for retracement, and we saw that now a move down. Okay, so going to the daily, after this doji, it was a good trading candle, and we took the trade. Now it's almost a little bit 5 pip above from our hitting our profit target and went above. But I sincerely believe that any time it should come down further. I think that it has broken the level of support, but if it isn't a false breakout, it should hold this level and should continue to drop falling. Okay, so GBP CHF, if you go to the 4 hour, then it's a bearish market. Okay, so this is what I can say. GBP CHF is bearish market, but we might see a retest of this support here, so we might see another one even going up. Okay, testing this one and then pushing down. So it depends on to enter trade on GBP CHF, we need to see what kind of price action it is creating. So Gypusd, NZD USD, Gloriant, thank you Wizard, thank you. DGMS, good afternoon Wizard. DGMS, good afternoon, thank you for joining this live trading session. So let's see what other pairs. I saw that some of you guys and girls are interested about NZD pair. So let's see NZD JPY. This one also I have sent to our VIP members. To NZD JPY trade. This one also running in some profit, 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio. Now the reason I have opened this trade, let me tell you why I have sent this trade signal. If you go to the monthly, what you saw that NZD JPY, we saw that this is the monthly candle and overall bullish market, but monthly we saw that there is a big move to the downside, and I think that we might see another push down, because if you go to the weekly, what you saw that you see the price, this is the weekly. After this green candle, we saw the price went above, now coming down, so it tested the high of the weekly. Now we might see a test on the low of the weekly. So when it will come to test on the low of the weekly, we might see hitting our profit target. Going to the daily, so daily you see the price basically, this is the daily 20 period moving average. We saw that as soon as market opened, we saw a rejection. So going to the 4 hour, that's what the trade is on the 4 hour, that we see that the price after this candle close, we saw that there is the next one went above, tested this one. Now after 53 minutes this candle might close, but what I think that after this one close, we might see a possible head and shoulder on NZD JPY, and from here we could see a push down. So with that being said, hopefully that we will get a hitting our profit target. It's not far. So let's see what happened with NZD JPY. So KB Euro JPY 4 hour, please. Yeah, we'll look at it. Ellen, I want to use the opportunity to thank you for all your knowledge to men, especially Forex aspect. Thank you, Ellen James, for your appreciation. I really appreciate the support everybody's giving in this channel, by liking, by subscribing, by putting a comment, by motivating everybody, messaging, and thank you for all the support everybody's giving. I really appreciate it. So let's see Amient. A good day, sir. Amient, thank you. Anyway, by the way, if you want to join our VIP members, you see that I'm sending quite a few trades. Today also I will brief on our channel about all the running trades. So if you want to join our channel, the link in the description area, you can check it out. There's a discount going on, could be a good time for joining. So Trader X-Boy, CHF SGD, please sir. Yeah, we'll look at it. Amient GBP CHF want for a retest, sir. Can I open sell position? GBP, because GBP CHF, if you want to sell, you need an entry. Devraj, is there anything called fundamental analysis which trading? Okay, Devraj, Samantha, it's a good point. Let's discuss with this one, because many of you might have this question that fundamental, but how I look at fundamental, let me tell you, the way I have found in my long experience, and as well as after doing a lot of research, after understanding the market, the fundamental, first of all, as a retail trader, okay, I saw that many gurus say this, so you need to understand very, very clearly. You need to have a clear idea what you will do with the fundamental. What I do, I'm successful doing that. Let me share. You can try, you can test what I'm saying. You don't need to take a trade based on what I'm saying, because I have a strategy as well around this. You can test what I'm saying. So first of all, see, for the fundamental, let's say there is a news release says that interest something like whatever, let's say CPI or any value increased or decreased. Okay, first of all, you might see first of all an usual reaction, either upside or downside. After half an hour, the price will come back to the original position. This is the first thing. Okay, secondly, for the interest rate, okay, some people say, okay, interest rate, let's say before 1%, now it came to 2%. Okay, now interest rate as well, before you to trade a news, first of all, let's talk about news first. To trade a news, fundamentally you need to have insiders news. Insider news means before releasing the news, you need to know what's happening so that you can take a trade before news. And as a retail trader, we don't have that access. No way. Okay, it's impossible. Now for the interest rate and other stuff, it's really two-edged source. I can show you many examples where due to the increase of interest rate, you know, the pairs started to be bullish, and at the same time, due to the increase of interest rate, the pairs started to bearish. The reason is because there is a lot of factor involved in this. You know, due to interest rate, could be inflation, you know, impacting, and every country's economy depends on many factors. Let's say a country's economy depends on export, or so interest rate will, the way it will affect the economy. If another country's economy depend on import, interest rate increase could impact completely different way, you know. So as a retail trader, it's not possible for us to actually justify an interest rate could be a bullish or bearish. If this is the possible, then everybody could buy and could be, you know, rich. So then how do I approach, you know? And another thing, I saw some people use COT data. Okay, just another I think that another just waste of time. Why? Because COT data, okay, commitments of trader, let me tell you what it is. COT data, they will give you a possible shorting close or longing opening, or longing close or shorting opening. What happened the last week? Okay, what do you see? Let me tell you something. You see, let me show you something what I have seen so far on Gbpusd. See, Gbpusd, look at this. Before this time, okay, let me tell you something. You see, just this time, okay, when this candle was closing, GBP CHF, the value of this instrument was at 1.6089. As soon as candle closed, just in one session, okay, just in one session, what you saw? Look at this, where the price came. A big move. Now to create this move, you need a huge volume, first thing, because as a retail trader, if all retail traders trade together, even you cannot move 1 pip. Now after this candle, what happened? The price completely turned into a bullish market, turned into bearish market, right? Just in a matter of a session, a bullish market turned into bearish market, and there is a big move happened. So how can you rely some data happened last week? Just in one session, a market changing from bullish to the bearish, right? Sometime the big move, there is a big volume came. So it's all instantly happening. Okay, so you cannot rely on COT data, what's happened on the last week, to determine this week. It's just programming. So then how do I approach? I took the advantage of the news release. Let me tell you what I do. Okay, I have a clear strategy around it. Go to the Euro CHF. So what I do, let me tell you. You see this candle, okay, this doji, okay, it's a bullish doji, okay, and this candle formed just after news release. Okay, so that's what it is. So when I see a news release and then I see a price action pattern that is high probability, I take this trade, because in that candle there is a big volume, first thing. Secondly, I try to observe how the price is doing based on news release. Let's say tomorrow NZD news release, right? Now what I will do today, I will observe NZD price action. If I see that this is what the real traders do, because you have to use your intuition, why this is happening, like the reasoning, intuition, then you can understand. Otherwise, no way, you can't understand what's happening. You see, let's say a market was moving like this in a trend, okay, creating a series of lower high and lower low, and suddenly it broke to the upside with a big candle, right? I will show you example. Now what I do, okay, the price is breaking to the unusual movement against the trend, and tomorrow there is a news release. So that means I try to find a correlation. Okay, the price is breaking, there is a news release, that time there will be news release, there is something fishy, and try to figure out what actually the price is trying to do. I spend time, I study the chart, and then I try to figure out what is likely to happen, and that's how I trade. That's how I use fundamental. Okay, it's using reasoning, not CUT data, just some rubbish things. Okay, using the reasoning, why this is happening, why these unusual things is happening, what could be the impact during the news release of this happening like that. Okay, so it needs time, and you need to spend time's effort, and then you can do it too, or you can learn my strategy. I will upload a separate strategy only to trade this kind of news release in my website soon. I'm preparing the strategy. The people who are in lifetime access, they will definitely find all of them. If you want to learn my strategy, you can go to the website, you can join. So this is how I handle fundamental. Now if you have any thought, you can share with us in this chat section, then I will know actually what you guys and girls are thinking. So Lakshman Singh, euro dollar, yeah, Mary, good evening sir, I'm late. No worries Mary, that's completely fine. We sometime late, and everybody late, that's completely okay. Lakshman Singh, euro dollar, yeah, we'll look at it. GBP JPO we discussed once, and we'll look at it again. Pulsar X, you have very good analysis of the forex market, sir. Thank you, Pulsar X. Lakshman, euro dollar, forex user bullish, and Usdjpy. Am I wrong? DGEMS bullish and Usdjpy. The question is, am I wrong? Okay, so Usdjpy I'm short, but you could be right, because locally it's a bullish. Okay, no one can tell either you are wrong or I am wrong. I'm short on Usdjpy, as you have seen. I think I deleted this price action, but you could be right. Okay, or you could be wrong, I could be right. So what I do is I take the trade, put proper risk management, and then I leave the rest on the market. Either I am wrong or I am right. So Garvin, I want to learn this thing. Yeah, definitely Garvin, I need a mentor. Don't worry, I'm always here. You can, if you want to join our a mentorship program, you can go to the description of this video, you can find a link, you can join. There is a lot of value in it. Purity, Omange Euro AUD, please, I will look at it. Debraj, if all the retail traders cannot move a single pip, then we have to move according to the market maker. How can we guess the market maker? Okay, I will make a separate video on how to beat or how to move with the market maker. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you can have access to this. So let's see what's other pairs are doing, and we'll look at it. So let's find out. Looks like the AUD and ZD now moving to the downside. That's what I expected. AUD and ZD, I think that it might have a big move. The way the price action has created here now, it's a really good bearish price action. Okay, the price tested this trend line and then now moving. I think that it will drop a lot because it looks like it's changing its trend from here. So let's see what happening. We'll look at it. Let's say AUD USD, okay, Aussie dollar, what they are doing. Looks like that Aussie dollar getting a little bit weaker. Okay, let's see on the monthly first of all to see the bigger picture. Okay, the reason Aussie dollar looks a bit weaker is because the price already crossed the monthly opening on close, because it's a bearish market and the buyers really will not be that much interested to buy from here. So this could be a very, very strong resistance for Aussie dollar. Okay, let's draw this one here. Let's see. So, and then if you go to the weekly time frame, I see that there is a message on the screen. Let's see, use this one. So if we go to the weekly, what we saw that the price as expected, as I told you, this doji has not been tested, so we saw a push high, okay, on this zone. Now we are seeing that the price is coming down. Now at this point, let me see on the daily. Okay, so daily trend is still bullish. Okay, so what it might do, it might just move. Let's see what happened, because you see today's candle is a wickless candle. There is no wick at the top. So when you see a wickless candle, that's actually a very, very strong sign of bearish momentum. Even it could just drop, or it could come back to this zone again going bullish. So it might do up and down. I think that, yeah, it might do up and down. Aussie dollar, I think that it will come down again, okay, to this zone, and maybe so Aussie dollar, because I saw monthly doji, okay, that actually demotivated me now to buy Aussie dollar. What it might happen, even it might create a monthly doji here. Okay, so that's what I'm saying, that it might go just up and down. It might create a monthly doji here, and from there we might see that Aussie dollar is coming down or going up. So going to the daily again, at this point I don't find a good trade on Aussie dollar. Okay, so either it could slowly break down, or it could create a bullish price action here. Okay, so Aussie dollar currently I don't see a good price action for trading. Okay, the good price action I found is GBP CHF. Okay, that's what I have taken the trade. You see, I like this kind of market, because weekly bearish, daily bearish, 4 hour bearish, all bearish, so selling market. Okay, so this is what a good price action looks like. AUD USD, but AUD NZD looks like bearish. You see, AUD NZD looks like bearish, and it's dropping, and we might see suddenly a big move to the downside on AUD NZD. As you have seen that the price is aggressively pushing down. So AUD USD with because AUD NZD, because NZD is getting stronger, so AUD getting weaker. That's what happening. But because tomorrow there is a news release and NZD is getting a bit stronger, so AUD could, this one is bearish price action, as I told you, this bearish candle. It could come down, because the bigger picture on Aussie dollar is bearish. You see, if you look at the bigger picture, what you saw, lower high, lower high, lower high. So over the long term, it's a bearish market. Okay, short term, the price went to this zone, created triple doji, and we saw that breakdown. So slowly we might see that Aussie dollar also coming down. Okay, could happen that Aussie dollar could drop, but I will not be fueling on Aussie dollar, because I need solid price action instead of this kind of confusing price action. So yeah, NZD USD, the same thing as Aussie dollar, but NZD looks a bit stronger than Aussie dollar. As a result, NZD USD is bearish. So this one also bearish. Okay, NZD AUD NZD is bearish. Okay, it's creating a bearish price action, still this candle not closed, looks like it is bearish AUD and ZD. So in the meantime, guys and girls, don't hesitate to smash the like button, and also don't hesitate to subscribe to the channel if you're new to the channel today, so that you can stay up to date all the analysis, all the educational content released in this channel every single day. So Euro and ZD, let me see what's happening. This one, we have closed this trade with profit last week, and as soon as we close the trade, the price started to push up. So let's see a bigger picture. First of all, Euro and ZD, this is the monthly. The price again pushed up. I think it's going again to the selling zone. Euro and ZD going to the weekly. Okay, so weekly we saw so far a bullish candle. Okay, daily, let's see, let me see, it's creating again a bullish price action. You see on the daily time frame, this is what happened when you see an extended period of time, 20 period moving average not been tested. As soon as the price tested, we see a strong rejection, and that's what happened on Euro and ZD. I think that looks like it is creating a bullish price action. So how will I trade Euro and ZD? You see the price has created this bullish engulfer. Now at this point, it could be a fake out and even could drop. So how do I trade? I need to see slow retracement creating maybe 2 dojis or 1 dojis, and then I'll consider buying Euro and ZD. Okay, next trade if I find that this kind of price action. Euro dollar, same thing. Okay, Euro dollar also, we saw that after the previous 4 hour there is a bullish candle, but I think that if AUD USD drop, Euro dollar also could drop, because Euro dollar just now, if you look at the long-term trend, you see this is the long-term trending previous support. Okay, you see this is the daily chart and the previous support here on the daily. See, this is the support here, and then now it is testing as a resistance here. Okay, and then we can expect a drop, hopefully, because as I told you, it's really unpredictable now, because if you look at the monthly, the price already have a big bounce on Euro dollar. Okay, and the price now 4 hour. So what I think that it's really, it's unpredictable price action, because trend is always, you need to give value to the trend. I think that Euro dollar might come down again to this level. Okay, so what it might do, like the Aussie dollar, it might come down back here and then going up this week, go to the weekly. Okay, and finally we might see, after test, we might see the price coming here, creating maybe a doji. Okay, so Euro dollar already price raised, now it is in this resistance. We might see primarily a slower drop. Okay, let's see on the 4 hour. So let's see how the price action is forming. Like the Aussie dollar, Euro dollar also I'll not be trading. I'm not really understanding this price action now. I'm understanding, but I'm not sure. I don't know because it's 4 hour is bullish, daily is the previous support now testing as a resistance. So what I do normally when all things align with the way I think, and I trade, otherwise I just stay in the sideline to see what's happening. Okay, so this is what it is with Euro dollar, like the one that I have seen, that the giving us a price action, selling price. That's what I normally trade, otherwise I just stay in the sideline. So let's see what you guys and girls thinking. Mary sir, make also a video about block order. Thank you, no problem, we'll do that. Exponential trading, it will fall, it is creating a lower low. Okay, one thing, exponential trading, I will thank you for this you're sharing your ideas, but always keep in mind, always keep a backup plan. Okay, that is the main thing as a trader. Keep in mind. See, before I tell, dollar yen on the daily, it's a nice bearish price action, you see. Okay, one important thing with exponential tradings, it will fall. So always keep in mind that in trading, never be sure anything about. Okay, that is the first step to become a profitable trader. If anyone say that, okay, I'm sure that it will fall, or I'm sure that it will rise, okay, if you hear that someone is saying, make sure that when you trade according to his analysis, you have to be very, very careful. If any guru say, anyone, it's not possible actually. Pardon me. So the only way you can know what's happening is by probability. Okay, it could be right, could be wrong. That is the real trader's approach. If anybody says, I'm sure it will, I know that you didn't say that, you didn't mean that I'm 100% sure. You said that it's your belief. Definitely you have to have a strong belief, otherwise why people risk their money? Definitely people need to have a strong belief about what will happen in the market, but at the same time always keep a backup plan, because then you can manage your risk. Our brain tricks us all the time. It's a reptilian brain, okay, emotional brain. If you say to yourself, I'm sure that it will fall, or I'm sure that it will rise, what will happen? If you lose couple of trade, that emotion will get stronger and stronger, and then it will hit you. Okay, it will take all of your money. That's why most people lose money. That's why you need to doubt yourself, not in the sense that you always say, people say that, okay, believe in yourself. Yeah, you will believe in yourself, in your ability, not in your judgment. Okay, your judgment could be wrong, but your ability, you must have to believe in your ability. Let's say what you will believe in. You will believe that you will be able to manage the risk. That is what you have to believe. And you will believe that you could be wrong. Okay, that is what you have to believe in. And at the same time, you need to create a backup plan if the judgment could be wrong. Okay, anybody could be wrong. I could be wrong, you could be wrong, anyone could be wrong. The biggest problem in trading is that we normally we have an ego according to the societal system. That's completely fine. We have ego, I have ego, you, everyone have, but you have to keep awareness to it. Okay, you have to be aware of your ego, that at any point I could be wrong. If I am wrong, then what's gonna happen? Okay, that's backup plan you have to have. If it doesn't have, then what will happen? You might take a big risk, especially when you're emotional or anything going wrong. It could blow your account. Okay, so very important that you understand this. Okay, now going back to GBP CAD, you see the price looks like that started to drop, and GBP CHF, the one that we are running, hopefully that one also, yeah, that one also coming down. We are almost closing our trade. Hopefully we'll do that on this one. And Usdjpy also we are running short on this one. We are running a couple of trades. We opened quite a few trades. Let's see what's happening. All of them we'll see slowly. So this is it. Hopefully that everybody is enjoying this session. If you have any question, never hesitate to ask me. Okay, let's see GBP CHF. Wow, it's went above exactly where I have discussed, because there is a double top formation, you see, on GBP CHF, and then the price broke down, now tested this previous support as resistance, a sign of a further drop. Okay, so we might see a bigger move on GBP CHF. Hopefully that will get. So looks like GBP getting very, very weaker. Okay, so this may happen with GBP JPY as well. You see, looks like that in 25 minutes this candle will close. GBP JPY looks like that one also will continue to drop. Okay, but it has already dropped further, it might drop further. Okay, so GBP JPY, GBP CHF, GBP CAD. GBP CAD looks very strongly bearish, and I think that it will come down. Hopefully it will even it might go for a spike to the upside and then may come down, but looks bearish because the price already overextended, as I told you, created broke this trend line and now coming back to the trend line. That's what happened. The price always, you know, dodge. The trick you need to understand to become a profitable trader. Muhammad, yesterday AUD NZD not bearish. Okay, so it was great trade, close or not. Okay, yeah, the trade has not closed yet because I need 5 pip. You see, that's what I do, you know, with our student is the 5 pip. For the 5 pip the trade didn't close. I didn't even compromise with the 5 pip. That's what it is. That's what I do. That's the attitude that I keep in my trading. When I take a trade, you need to give me the full profit, otherwise I'm not gonna take it. Okay, that's what the attitude, that's what you need to be as a trader. Okay, do not compromise. All right, do not compromise for your trade until you get the full profit. Our profit target is 1 to 3. Okay, even at the end of the live stream, I will think I might say my BIP members to extend the profit target, because looks like that GBP CHF will drop further. So why shouldn't we take a good profit? We can move our stop loss now here, you know, and making the trade risk free, and then we can run the trade for more profit. That's how you need to become a consistently profitable trader, guys and girls. This is only the secret. I'm telling you, no one will tell you. See, when you are winning the trade, take everything from that trade. Okay, if you lose couple of trade, that should be fine, but when you are winning, take everything from them. Okay, take everything from that trade, and then get your money. So looks like that GBP CHF is highly bearish. The next candle might go up little bit and then we might see a drop. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, so this is with GBP CHF and other trade. Looks like that NZD CAD and NZD CHF also looks like a little bearish, but is still not sure. We'll have to see. It's a long term bearish NZD CAD. Okay, if it drops, it might come down a lot. Looks like that it might drop because there is a bearish engulfer has formed, because there will be a news release tomorrow. So what will happen if NZD break down? It might start to break a lot. Okay, that's what I use the fundamental. GBP NZD also the same thing. You know, GBP looks very weaker, so GBP JPY also looks better. You see, this is the trend, this is the support. Now it's breaking GBP JPY support here, so this triangle looks like that will break. But what it might do, GBP JPY, it might high probability that what it will do, GBP JPY now, is from here it will go up. Okay, cross this dodges high, testing this 20 period moving average, and then may drop. So let's consider a swing trade on GBP JPY. Okay, so the swing trade on GBP JPY, let me see, on GBP CAD or GBP JPY. Okay, GBP CAD is dropping. Let's see GBP JPY. Okay, let me see weekly. Okay, so let's consider a swing trade on GBP JPY just for educational purpose before I finishing this live stream. So giving a pending order along this zone. Okay, keeping stop loss above all this high, 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio trade. Okay, so it could be a trade. Let me see. Okay, so pending order here, 1-to-1 trade. GBP JPY. If anyone wants, it could be even here. Okay, so let's keep it here 1.3, because the price at least should come. If it drops, it should come to this level. Now before I say about this trade, let me give this one here. 1 second. So this is the disclaimer. This is just my own opinion about the market. At any point this could be wrong, or definitely you have to do your own analysis before taking any kind of trade based on this advice, because I'm not a financial advisor. It's just for educational purpose. So this is what with GBP JPY. I think that the price should break to the downside on this one. So this is what it is. Let's see what else quickly. DXY. Okay, DXY came down, came to this level of support. We might still looks bearish. So DXY bearish means other pairs will be bullish, but DXY bullish means other pairs will be bearish. So still from here we might even see a push up. We don't know. That's why I'm not fully being confident about AUD USD and GBP USD and Euro USD. Rather trading such as GBP CHF, GBP JPY, because looks like GBP very weak, so could give us a nice trading opportunity on this one. So this is what it is, guys and girls. Hopefully that everybody enjoyed this live trading session. Make sure you smash the like button, and also don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done yet. In the meantime, if you wanna check out my program, joining my program, the link in the description area, you can join today. There's a discount going on. And also if anybody want to get funded, you can get a funded trading account in 24 hours. The link in the description. If you use my link, you might get you'll get 30% discount on your first plan. And also if anyone wants to use a brokerage, okay, if you need a reliable broker, you can use the link in the description to open an account with Blueberry Market. If you use that link, you can get 20% trade credit. They are reliable, regulated, and very high level of customer service. So this is the thing. I'll see you tomorrow same time in this live trading session. Hopefully that everybody enjoyed it. Make sure you keep everything educational. Thank you for joining. I'll see you tomorrow.